Okay, so I'm late again, as usual. This is live. This is the first game, and I think I might be able to cast, cast, do this for all three games. Let's see. I want to do it from Evil Genius's side. Most likely, Sumail is going to play a hero that I play. I think I have most of the heroes Sumail plays. Anyway, unless it's an Ember Spirit mid, then I'm not going to be doing that. But let's look at the lineup. You've got Crystal Maiden to start off with. Crystal Maiden Darkseer, like very versatile combo because obviously Darkseer is in the off lane, but with Universe Darkseer, like okay, I saw the last game with Virtus Pro and whatnot, and Darkseer is really strong, so everybody thinks Darkseer is. I heard the caster saying that everybody's going to be picking Darkseer, so that's probably what you see here. And Universe, Universe Darkseer, obviously is going to be you're going to be seeing some amazing plays here, so that's fine. Then you've got Crystal Maiden. Darkseer has his mana got nerfed, so that's really good. Plus, Crystal Maiden is apparently the support of this patch for some reason. What the hell is this? All right, so the first thing obviously you do is ban out Lifestealer because very few heroes are okay to lane against Darkseer. Most likely you're gonna have a melee core. I mean, how many ranged cores can you you know range carries can you ban? So you just ban the Lifestealer, most likely because of the Darkseer. Could be something else that they have in mind. Could be because of a targeted ban. Obviously, these teams know what these guys play. I have no idea who these guys are. All I know is that they're Brazilian, so that's it. Spectre for RTZ. All right, so the next pick, most likely, we've got the mid hero, most likely mid matchup. So you want to pick. You're okay to pick mid right now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see something in mid. I think a puck would be pretty damn decent over here. Um, I don't know if they will pick a mid hero. They could just pick a carry because they will start banning out. I think if I was them, I would probably just pick my mid matchup. You've got a tree end, so you're not you know that your mid isn't going to be ganked too much by dual cores. So you want to pick a mid hero who it's not a big threat if one hero comes and ganks you. So TA was really really good. It's been banned out unfortunately, uh, but you also want something that combos well with. All right, that's the Spirit Breaker second support hero. That's now you don't have any sort of guaranteed stuns. Like yes, Spirit Breaker 17% is 2,000,000%. You got this girl who is a root, not really a stun. So you definitely want to pick a mid hero and or a carry hero who's got stuns. I don't know what these guys are gonna pick, but if I was them, I would be looking to pick Lena from. Oh shit, Lena is the enemy team mid. That's actually quite interesting. Sven carry would be. I actually they're gonna ban Sven. It would just be stupid not to. Oh god, Sven pickup coming up, guys. Other than Sven, what else is a stun carry? CK? You're not gonna pick CK here. Like, what makes no sense to pick CK? Juggernaut is pretty okay against Sven. Is not too bad. One of the better matchups. Slark's not too bad. Slark's not too bad because it is because of the tree end and like there's at the moment there's no guaranteed stuns. There's an AoE stun from Lena, but that's not a guaranteed stun. But mostly like there's no way tree end can do anything to Slark because of the vision and everything. The way the ultimate reacts. So Slark is, I think honestly, a Sven would have been so much better. But then obviously you've got the root from Trient, and they've got a lot of control for Sven. So maybe I don't know. I mean, you play around that. You keep the Sven in the back, but I guess these guys obviously know. I mean, if this was one of our games, one of our pub games, this is a 5K game. Definitely Sven would have been better. Anyway, so what's left? There's a mid hero left. I'm surprised they left mid for so long. What are good mid matchups? I mean, you want to combo something well with Darkseer. I don't think Invoker would be very good because I mean, Death Prophet. Honestly, if Death Prophet is just not in the meta, but I would definitely pick Death Prophet here. So good, it would be really really good. Combining it. At the same time, you don't do want to stun hero as well. So I think Puck. I don't know if Sumail plays Puck or not, but I think Puck would be pretty damn decent. I think Storm. Storm has got a stun. Ah, shit. There you go. So Storm's out of the question now. So is Puck actually. So is Tinker. Is Invoker the only Death Prophet, man? It's still Death Prophet. Death Prophet is still really good. You pop your ult and you don't care if you get disrupted. And then you can also use yourself until Disruptor gets his ags, which is most like, oh, Magnus, hello. Magnus would be amazing. They're probably gonna ban Magnus. Magnus would just be too good. What do you want to ban here? You want to ban in a pub, Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker would totally shred these two guys, but I think Phoenix ban Enigma. Same similar situation. You either ban Phoenix or you ban Enigma. I think they might be picking up Phoenix. They might even Tide. I don't know about Tide. I don't know. I don't know what these guys play, but they're gonna pick something along the lines of Phoenix, Tide. Even a Slardar is not too bad. Slardar is pretty good. What are they gonna ban? So as far as bans go, obviously they're gonna ban a mid laner. So um, Puck. No, no. What did I say? They're most likely gonna ban. Oh yeah, Magnus is way too good here. Magnus with empowered Slark. Slark already farms really good. And then on top of that, you farm faster and you hit harder. Spirit Breaker turns into a semi carry. Darkseer with his 90 Puck, they ban Puck. This is kind of a bad ban, I think, because you are not going to want to. Okay, Puck is really good against Lina, that's for sure, but in the mid lane. But after that, and also really good combination with this guy. But Puck relies on staying alive. Like she's a really elusive hero. But then you've got a disruptor. You glimpse them. There's no way to, you know. I guess there are ways if you are 9K Sumail and whatnot, but I would not want to do that. So I guess maybe they're like whatever. I think a Magnus ban would have want to sleep in. What do these guys lack? They do lack a little bit of right click damage. I think either either you pick DP to solve that damage issue, or you pick Magnus again to solve that damage issue because you're empowering your allies, or you pick a damage hero and then you go like you don't have that much right click damage, or you don't have that much stun. So I don't think that's a really good strategy. Sand King. Okay, there's your roaming support now. I'm actually super surprised about that. Would not pick Queen of Pain. I don't think this is a good pick here. I'm not sure. Does Sumail not play Magnus? All right, what's the situation here? Let's look at the lineup. You got mid Lina, you got Carry, Jug. These guys are even weaker. I think Jug. I think once the BKBs come out from EG, I think these guys are just shredded until Disruptor gets his Ags. Oh god. Even then, I mean, Slark is just gonna make short work of this Disruptor. Doesn't matter what you do. It says I mean, this is a really high committal on the early game, but it's okay because I do play Queen of Pain, so I'll happily. At the same time, Magnus versus Lina, that's the other thing. Like, do you really want to play Magnus against Lina? I mean, you're Sumail, so you don't really give a shit, or you shouldn't. So maybe Sumail just wanted to make sure that he has a really amazing mid matchup. In that case, you just pick DP. DP's, I don't know. Okay, let's do it from Sumail's side. God damn, I'll mute my phone. It keeps annoyingly making these noises. Alright, okay. Player with the first triple kill for sure, Sumail. Player, how long will the game be? This is a tough one. Can I do player perspective from Sumail? Alright. How long will the game be? The game. It shouldn't be. They're gonna make Midases. I think this game. I think this game is gonna be not a very long game. I mean, compared to today's standards. Player who places most observer boards by 15 minutes. I have no idea about the enemy team, so I'll just go with crit. Total number of smoke gang kills at game end. Smoke and kills. Alright, let's just put it on 0 to 4. Smoke and kills because you have to get a kill as well after the smoke gang. Sometimes you have more than one kill within the smoke gang, so I'll just put it. I don't care. All right, Mr. Sumail, what are you starting off with? So you're up against a leader. You want lots of regen. I don't. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, of course, because he's gonna. I was about to say should have started off with a set of tangos, but then I realized his allies give him tangos. So he's got a lot of region. He's got enough region to sustain himself against a Lina. Also, one thing that I definitely will see in this matchup is Sumail is gonna always be positioning himself in a way always before Lina is about to throw a dragon slave. Sumail is gonna be in a position which is going to be away from the creep wave, away from the line of fire of the dragon slave, and he's also going to make sure that if the enemy Dina wants to clip Sumail, he has to do it in a very inefficient way. In what I mean by that is that if he's standing over here, then this guy is not going to be able to clip all the entire creep wave. All right. So aggro in, of course, you don't want to. You're Queen of Pain. You do win a lot of matchups, but Lina versus Queen of Pain, Lina has a higher attack range, but not a lot, but a little bit. 550 and Lina is 640. I mean, it is a 90 attack range, but I mean, it's not that big a difference, honestly. When it's when it's 500 plus, I mean, it's not that big a difference. It's more of in level 1 because this thing has only a 450 range, so you're talking about 450 versus 660, right? 660, am I 670? Oh shit, 670 versus 5. Oh, never mind, it's a 120 range difference, so that is almost a Dragonlance difference, so that is quite a big difference. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Lina does win, but once Queen of Pain is level 3, you have your Shadow Strike at a higher level. See, Sumail avoided it, and Sumail is mostly gonna avoid it, and that's how you survive or have a good lane. Or I would say that's how you win. Wow, that is aggressive. He just wanted to cancel. Wow, is he actually gonna kill him? No way. All right, Lena's gonna pop herself, but she gets herself canceled because of the why? What an idiot. I don't know. I don't. Did maybe the guy went really low, but it doesn't look like he did. So whatever. That was a really heads up play by Sumail. So that's something like you notice this guy has just used his Dragon Slave, so you just blink in. I mean, at the same time, he is also aware that the supports aren't rotating. Okay, so looking at the supports, obviously he doesn't care about Treant. There's no way he cares about Treant. The only person he cares about, the only two people he cares about is Sand King, which at the current level, Sumail doesn't care about. It's really like once he's level 4 or 5, when he's got a little bit of a range on that stun, when Sumail needs to worry about as a Queen of Pain. Ay, ay, ay. What was that? Yeah. Not current goal, net worth. Actually, last hits. I'd rather look at last hits. That's super interesting. You know what? This is the second time. Last time I watched Sumail's game, this is exactly what he was doing. He goes for null talisman, then he builds into a wand first before going for a bottle. I just find I just this just doesn't make any sense to me to do this. Against Selena, it makes a little bit more sense, but the last time he was up against a hero, I don't know who it was. I don't remember who it was, but you definitely don't get any stick charges. He got 2 stick charges at 10 minutes. Complete waste. You're probably just getting, and he's actually going for 2 null talismans. Like, it would make sense because he wants to survive the Laguna Blade. But even then, if you've got bottle and you keep yourself popped off, Lena cannot kill you. So I this is the same argument I made last time. So it just doesn't make sense because each bottle charge gives you 90 extra HP. So one bottle charge gives you 90 HP, whereas a full null talisman only gives you 60 HP. And it's just sitting there. So yes, it's good, but a bottle is just better. Um, I don't know. Maybe one of the reasons is that they don't want their couriers to get sniped. So this is a different way of playing things. Like he's going for the rune. Actually, he wasn't really going for the rune because There was no creep to kill, so he was just going to check, and if he got it, he probably was going to blink back in. So yeah, I think this is just because this is what they're trying to do because they want to get the courier upgraded before they bring it out. Because they don't want the courier to get sniped because it's so common now. This is like, but then again, you're getting the null talisman from the courier, so what the hell doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is with the double null. Honestly, I have no idea. I would definitely not be doing that. Don't care. Even if this guy does it, it just doesn't make sense to me. But last hits wise, is surprisingly, most not surprisingly, mostly because he did manage to cancel Lena's salve and cancel her clarity and just a really good heads up play. But now I feel like what's the level difference? There's last hits wise, Lena is still leading. Lena is gonna be leading. Sumail's got more denies, but Lena is gonna be leading very soon because Sumail has to go. Sumail has to go back to base. I think net worth wise, Lena's gonna start taking the lead a little bit, which is something you would expect. But I would expect at least like 150 lead. So that's something I am surprised about. I'm not surprised again. It was just that one play that Sumail had. But yeah, he managed to stay clear of as many Laguna Blaze, Dragon Slaves as possible. And this is where learning starts because now is a situation where I would not be where Sumail is right now because the back map is all black. Thank you, Crit, for putting a ward anywhere on the map. So I have no idea where the supports are. Okay, now I see the supports are here, and he just jumps in. Again, as soon as Laguna, god damn it, it's not Laguna Blade, it's Dragon Slave. As soon as Dragon Slave goes out, he blinks in and he uses his Shadow Strike. Yeah, Shadow Strike. It's Shadow Strike. It's Blink Strike. It used to be called Blink Strike. No, that's Ricky. All right. Once again, people are missing, but you're okay because you got a Spirit Breaker right behind you, and probably Crystal Maiden has got her Town Portal Scroll TP. Wow, did I actually just call it Town Portal Scroll? TP Scroll and shit, he got clipped, and he's a bit worried about the stun coming out. So yeah, okay. Everything going good. Bottle Crow, and we are getting ready to gank the Lena guys, or not. So right about this time, I would be looking to head off to the jungle. No, why would you want to deny this? Because like, there's no. What the hell is happening? Okay, we just got DDoS, guys. Alright, so Lena's headed off to the jungle. I don't know. Sumail should nuke this wave as quickly as possible and head off to the jungle as well. You've got level 3 Scream of Pain. In fact, where's your TP, dude? I would definitely have a TP at around this time. So he wants to. Why is he staying here? Is it because Dina is missing and he's like, I can get more out of the lane? That's probably what he's trying to do. So okay, I understand. Why not go and gank? You can't gank Juggernaut. That's completely useless. Who's in the off lane? You kind of can't. It's hard to gank Sand King as well. So that's probably why. It makes sense to me a little bit why he doesn't want to go and gank because the people he wants to gank, the two people he wants to gank, well, the one main person he wants to gank is ungankable. Because Jug is just going to spin, nothing's going to happen, so it doesn't matter. So he's just going to stay here, farm up. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, so set 824. He wants to nuke this wave and then go and stack. Oh no, or he just wants to kill the Lena. And Lena's dead. Yeah, right. What the hell is that? Holy shit. That's a cow, not a donkey. Alright, stack. Crystal Maiden's gonna stack, I guess. Okay, nice gank on the mid. So that was the only guy Sumail could gank, right? The Lena. So the only way he uses his ultimate is if that's a kill? No, that's not a kill. The only way he uses his ultimate is if he goes for a gank on Lena, because the rest of the people, the two other people that he wants to use his ultimate on are both kind of unkillable. So Yeah, that's good job, EG. What is he doing? He's gonna put these things in the backpack, bring them back up, use his mana, and come back to the lane. Okay. CM is just farming in the jungle, clearing out the camps as quickly as possible. Where's CM? CM is decently farmed. CM is almost as farmed as the enemy offlaner. That's actually surprising. It's 1500. Oh no, sorry, this guy 1600. Never mind. I think Sand King is the offlaner. Where is Sand King? Sand King is Jung. I have no idea what the hell is happening. Let's just keep looking at the Queen of Pain. Alright, now he's forcing out the waves at 10 minutes in. I feel like it's kind of late, especially from Sumail standards. Um, he usually rotates into the jungle a bit earlier. Okay, so he sees an opportunity on the Sand King, and he's actually taking it, which is kind of surprising because I feel like it's going to be a complete waste of his time. But he's just going to go into the jungle. I feel this is completely safe, completely safe. Because once again, as we said, you've got a treant who's not going to do anything to you, harassment wise or gank potential wise. Oh yeah, 3 seconds. Missed a courier kill by 3 seconds, and this guy's dead. Yeah, this guy's dead. All right, once again, a really nice rotation. Space Cow made that space. Who is this? Is it Zai? Okay, Zai. Who am I watching? Okay. So continue farming on this one. Now you've got your ultimate, so what you definitely want to... What the hell is that? That is so dangerous. He did not have vision on who came in. It could have been anyone. And for what? Did he have vision on who TP'd in? No, he did not. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. Okay. He did not check who TP'd in, unless you do see on the minimap, like you do in. I don't even remember. I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue on. All right. Is this. Okay, it is Avail. Veil of Discord. This is the second time I'm seeing Veil of Discord. Sumail building Veil of Discord on a mid hero. CM benefits a lot from it. Darkseer benefits a lot from it. Spirit Breaker, 3, like, this is magic. Well, this doesn't actually do. This is magic damage, purely magic damage. This is also magic damage. So, definitely Spirit Breaker benefits from a lot from it. Slark benefits a lot from it. This is all magical. This is all magical. So, I think a Veil of Discord. This is such an amazing team fighting item. If you have magic damage on your team, I would so love to see our pub players, doing this more often. The bulk of Queen of Pain's damage is obviously Sonic Wave, right? But this is a spell that you can use multiple times. It does 300 damage, which is quite nice. It's an AOE guaranteed damage. So having a Veil of Discord, sure, it's only amping up one of your spells, but it's not one of your spells. It's a lot of your spells as a team. So yeah, this is really really great. I wish I would do this a little bit more as well. Also, it does give. That's probably why he went for double null, because you are gonna go double null, so might as well go it early. Still, I definitely think going for, and that's a kill. What? What? Oh my god! It was an instant block by the nature's living armor. Sorry, not nature's. Wow, he's actually going for this. He has no mana. I feel like he just did not need to be there, but nobody would TP'd in. So this is the thing. Like, he feels completely safe. There is nothing that can happen unless there's a Sand King with blink, and there's no way a Sand King has blink at 13 minutes because you saw him and he didn't have blink. So there's nothing for Sumail to be worried about. Constant tread switching, constant tread switching. Like, it's they do this without even thinking. Is that a dead? No way. Is it? No way. He's healing up inside there on top of that. Scream, another scream. You just popping his and I think he's popping your infused raindrops as well. No. Oh my god. Raindrops, baby. Oh god. 200. That's still 200 HP. He had plenty of HP. Alright. Nice sentry there, crit. Alright, that's an easy kill. I think that was a lot of time wasted though. Easily, Queen of Pain could have had 200 gold in that time. And I think this guy, whoever he is, Sand King, made quite a decent amount of space. That's pretty good. Player who plays the most observer boards is this guy. Okay. Oh, so far. Player who plays the most observer. Oh, it is. Okay, I lost. Whatever. I feel like this is again. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is again gonna be a big waste of time. You can't gank this guy. You can't gank this guy unless you have like a guaranteed stun, which you don't. Oh, nice pick off. And Slark might die here. Slark is probably dead. What? Why would you use your ult right now? Why not just bring Slark back? Did he not have glimpse? He probably did. He had glimpse. What's happening? All right, let's look at Sumail's positioning. Sumail isn't even there. Alright, I probably should have been focusing a little bit more on Sumail instead of looking at these random things. Alright, just gonna go and farm this. Well, next item is Lincoln's. This is something that I should have been thinking about. What would I, as a Queen of Pain, without biasing myself by this item, what would I be doing? Um, I think I would definitely be making a Orchid, 100%. That's my next item. I think I just would have not even had Veil. I think I just would have gone straight Orchid. One of the biggest reasons is because if we look at our team, there is nothing unless you go like three people. You have Spirit Breaker, has to be Spirit Breaker, and you have two other people. There's no way you kill a Juggernaut. So I feel like an Orchid allows Storm allows Queen of Pain to solo kill the Jug. So I think I definitely would have been going Orchid. But then again, we in our pubs, us guys, we focus way too much on one person and on the carry rather than on the whole team or what are you going to do after the carry? After you've used Orchid to kill the carry, what are you going to do after that? You're probably going to die to the enemy team because Disrupt is going to stun, glimpse you and all of that. So what he's doing is he's making Lincolns because then most likely the way Queen of Pain wants to play is really in and out. But once you go out, you can be brought back in by a glimpse, by a well timed glimpse. So QoP does not want to get out of position, and Disruptor gets you out of position. So what Sumail is doing is by making Lincolns, yes, you're not guaranteeing a kill on Jug, but you're guaranteeing staying alive and therefore doing a lot of damage in a team fight. So next time let's look at Sumail's positioning in a team fight. That's what's going to be more important. Just farming away, farming as quickly as possible in the safest possible area. Yeah, so that's Slark can farm a little bit more aggressively. He's got his Shadow Blade, I think. Yeah, he's got his Shadow Blade. Thank God he didn't go for the Midas, which I'm quite surprised it's Arteezy. um, yeah, and pretty sure they're gonna go for a gank around this time. That's a pretty ripe time for a gank. You just got level 2 Sonic Wave. You've got Dark Shadow Blade right pretty early. I wouldn't say it's pretty early, but like at this point, this is not pretty early. But he's had it for a while. I think this is a really good time for a gank, but they're not really going. I don't know what they're doing. Are they waiting for some vision, or what are they waiting for? I have no idea. Okay, you just revealed yourself that you are mid. You are defending mid, so you don't have Lincoln. So this is a very dangerous place for Sumail to be in because, okay, enemy team was all missing. They could have all been mid, but whatever. I guess they had some idea. Did they use? Yeah, they used a scan. I have no idea. I just didn't focus on the scan. And they see Lena and they go on the Lena. Ooh, Spirit Breaker's dead. This guy's just gonna Sumail's gonna TP out. Ooh, Sumail's gonna blink out. Oh lord, that's why you need a Lincolns. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need a Lincolns. Yeah, that was some instant TPs from the enemy team. All right, all right. So what am I looking to do now? I want to finish up my Lincolns before the next fight because I know I'm just gonna die. So I'm just gonna go and farm this lane. I'm gonna farm the jungle as quickly as possible, use all my spells, refresh my abilities, not abilities, refresh my HP and mana, and then go to the, go to a next team fight with a fresh Lincolns because that's going to be really good. I usually just avoid these golems. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's he. Ah, no, he's not actually avoiding them. I think he's just going in for the team fight. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He just wants to be here as quickly as possible. I think that was a little bit of a mistake from his part. Obviously, if I was him, I would definitely have done what he was doing. But I think the captain called, "Hey, get here," and somebody else just stood there farming creeps for a little while. So, bad job, bad boy, Sumail. Obviously, I'm assuming that because he left those golems. I don't know. Maybe he did leave those golems because they are so like. There's no point as a magic person. There's no point. Really? Did he blink because he was afraid? Let's have a just quick look at how. No, he wasn't afraid. I think he just thinks he's gonna get the. He does. Okay, that is some next level knowledge on how much damage you're gonna do. That's amazing. I guess this actually does a lot of this. What is it? 75 damage per tick, and you're ticking 4 times every 3 seconds. Oh no, it's dealt every 3 seconds for it says dealt 5 times. All right, so it is 425. That's a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. That's a lot of damage level 4. I actually did not realize this level 4. Sumail is 16 level at 22 minutes. That's pretty amazing. He's only got 2 kill, 1 death. I mean, the positioning of his fight, he was just waiting. He was just waiting so much to get optimal sonic waves. That's really interesting. I mean, what I would have done is just jumped in and used my scream of pain as quickly as possible instead of see. Let's have a quick look at this again. Like he comes over here. Enemy team most likely know that he's moving. Obviously, they know he's here. So enemy team doesn't care. He's gonna wait here. He waits here a little bit. He waits for the perfect opportunity. I would have just damn blinked right in the middle, and used Scream of Pain. So yeah, that's you wait. You try to get the most optimal. If you have Sonic Wave, you get the most optimal positioning first. You use it. You use it first. You don't use it to kill steal, and then you look for the rest of the team fight. Look for the stragglers. Look for the whoever's low enough to kill with your Scream of Pain. Look for the blink in for the most optimal blink in because then you just use Scream of Pain. You just use the heavy. Most people that's half their HP, right? So you use the heavy spell, and now people are looking to run away, not fight you. So once you use your blink in, you're much safer than how I would have been. Like I jump in and use my Scream of Pain. I don't know how many people I do get with my ability, but definitely doesn't scare them the way a Scream of Pain from Fog of War comes in. You have no idea where the queen is. You have no idea how much HP or what, so you just try to run away. That's really amazing. And yes, these guys do think about all of these things. That's a fact. All right, so has he got his Lincolns now? He's got his Lincolns. Now he's looking. He's gonna play aggressively. He's gonna look for fights. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for a smoke gang pretty soon. Obviously, it depends on his team's items as well. I mean, by no means is is Lincoln's a big team fight item pickup. It's not like a dagger on Slardar or something like that. Um, let's see what this guy has. Shadow Blade is pretty decent. Not even treads on this guy. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is fully. Yeah, I definitely they want to fight. Okay, and these guys just ooh, lovely. Look at the positioning, literally at the very edge of the fight, looking at everything, optimal positioning. Except he went in greedy for that, for that, for that healing ward. See, that healing ward got him out of position. It's like, let's have a quick look. Was any of their, was it a call or was it just like, could nobody else kill that healing ward? I Okay, you've got all melee. The thing is, Universe was going for it, so that was a mistake from Sumail. I think Sumail committed to. He didn't die, but that's fine. It was the Lincoln that saved his life, so it's okay. But I feel like there was like Universe. I guess you're pro players, you're TI winners. Universe should have said, "I'm going for that healing ward," and then Sumail doesn't do that. You know, but yeah, at the end of the day, he didn't die, so it's okay. Ooh, nice, nice. He's gonna hold on to this for at least 50 seconds, hopefully. Um, did he cancel his TP? Did I see what I saw? Yeah, he did. Okay, so Slark probably wants to farm there, and so he cancels. What the hell? He upped his invis? Nope. Oh, it's just a bug. Thank you, Valve. Go back and go live. Okay, now I see. All right. The only thing is like now the entire enemy team knows that you've got a bottle. You've got a invis in your bottle. So it's probably not as amazing as it could have been if he had just been jungling the whole time. So I'm kind of surprised that he would make this play. Uh, I would have just been farming for sure because nobody's gonna check my inventory for a bottle with invis. I'm surprised they're not going in to defend. I'm pretty sure I would have gone in to prepare for a defense because you never know when your allies want to defend and when they don't want to defend. So it's always good to prepare. And then two or three people arrive there. And you're like, hey, guess we're defending this tower. But obviously, these guys' communication is the key. Everybody calls. We're not defending. I'm actually surprised. Why didn't they have all their ultimates up? Slark just used his ultimate just to run away. You've got the Darkseer back wall combo, and you've got Queen of Pain with Lincolns, and you have. I'm actually surprised. Could have defended that tower, I believe. I guess maybe they didn't have good vision around this area, so they're like, let's not fight this. Probably that was the reason. But then you don't have vision anywhere. So what are you trying to do? You're gonna go for late game? I mean, looking at late game, as we said, BKBs. Once BKBs come out, the SG team is almost completely useless. Slark gets a BKB. Queen of Pain gets a BKB. Eventually, you need one more BKB. I guess Darkseer might get a BKB, or Spirit Breaker might get a BKB. Spirit Breaker is just getting a Blade Mail, so that's maybe even better than a BKB. But once you charge in, you just pop your blade mail and that's it. You're good to go. All right, here's the smoke gang, which long awaited smoke gang. What the hell was that? All right, are they gonna go on Lena? Don't think they want to go on Lena. Really don't think they want to go on Lena. They know that the entire team is in the vicinity, so yeah, they just pop their smoke and they're like, okay, let's move on, guys. And now he goes for an orchid. I feel this is so weird. Is this Juggernaut not going for a ooh? Big misplays, big misplays. All right, let's see where Sumail jumps to. Okay, edge of the fight as usual. This is positioning, guys. This is 9K positioning. You first make sure you have optimal positioning, and then you do anything. And at the beginning of every single fight, you make sure. Oh, bad luck! Like these guys could have rooted him right there. It could have been a dead Sand King, but Gaben smiled upon Sand King. Oh God. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, the first thing he does in a team fight is he ensures that he has the most optimal positioning for his ultimate and pops his ultimate and then reassesses the situation based on enemy's current HP. That is something I want to see again and again and again every single team fight because I think that is the learning aspect because everything else is just it's common, it's mostly mechanical laning stage is mostly mechanical. that's something that you cannot learn too much from watching. Of course, again, it's positioning in the lane, and it's like the decision making, the kind of decisions he made in the lane were quite amazing as well. Like that one single thing, doing that one single movement, which canceling Lena's salve and clarity and all that. It literally, I would say, a lane that he would have had quite a lot of difficulty in. He went even toe to toe with Lena, so that's pretty amazing. But that's all mostly just being ultra aware and just mechanical plays. That's not something that you're going to learn too much from watching. That's something you're going to learn from practicing. But these kind of things, positioning, 100% biggest thing in when it comes to learning from pro players, I think is skill. Like I this is something that I just pop my sonic wave where I am. I don't. He blinks in to the most optimal position to pop Sonic Wave, waits for the opportunity to pop Sonic Wave, and then pops it on the maximum possible people. This is something I didn't see with Dendy, by the way. I've watched like 100 games of Queen of Pain on Dendy. He does not, he just stands in one place wherever he is. First thing he does, he pops Sonic Wave and reassesses the situation, blinks in, casts Scream of Pain. So I feel like this is actually better because you reposition yourself at the beginning of a fight. The enemy team is looking at you. Enemy team sees where you are. They're preparing their stuff for you based on your current position. But then he relocates himself, and now everything has been thrown off. So now you don't. If you want to go for a Queen of Pain, you have to reassess and say it's just too much. You're not going to do that. You're not going to go on. You basically Queen saves herself, or removes herself from the target of the enemy team, and then just lays out as much damage as possible. And I think that's just amazing from Sumail. You're gonna see him do the same thing in the next team fight. So at the moment, there we go. BKB is coming up now. I feel this Orchid is poor timed. I feel like if you're gonna go for a disable at this time, you might as well have gone for a sheep stick. I feel like what is it, 1,500 gold more? I guess maybe you want to go for the blood. Does this guy not have mana? He's got Manta. Why would you? Of course, there's other people. All right. See, the other thing that you might want to do is cancel Sand King's ultimate if you can catch him. If you can give vision on him, you blink in, you use your Orchid, boom, that's a one team fight. Sand King just lost his ultimate. That's really made, and it gets cancelled. It gets used up. So you can't use Epicenter for the next 100 seconds after that. That's, really unfortunate. So definitely a one team fight, or at least for the next 1 minute. It's, you know what I mean, guys. Moving on. Yeah. So what? How much expense is 4,000 and yeah, 1,700 gold more. I honestly feel like Sheepstick would have been better. All right. He gets rooted, so he just pops his ult. Still standing in one place. He's gonna pop the shrine. He does pop the shrine, stands close to the shrine. And this is a bit of a weird fight, honestly. Blink. Okay. Stay on the Lina, jump into the jug. Jump onto the jug. And you need to run away now. Run away to the right. Okay, I probably would have jumped to the left. And he's looking to re-engage. That would not be okay. He's not looking to re-engage. And then you just go to the base. I guess he knows people are here, but I definitely, because especially in a pub game, people don't care about pushing. They're just gonna keep looking for you. So what he's doing, he's very safe in doing what he's doing because he knows nobody's looking for him. But in the pub, for sure, people are gonna be looking at you, not the mid tower. So yeah, a few differences there. I mean, what did Orchid do for him this last game? I didn't even notice, to be honest. I mean, I didn't focus on it. Not that it was useless. I didn't see what happened. So BKB no BKB. Wait, what happened? Oh, it wasn't a BKB. It was a Maelstrom. That's actually quite weird because this fight, had he a BKB, you as soon as you get rooted, you use your BKB, then Static Storm doesn't affect you, then Sand King's ult doesn't affect you, then nothing of Lean affects you. You do so much more. I think this team fight could have been won by EG had Sumail a BKB instead of a Maelstrom. Obviously, we're talking about different costs of the items. Let's just have a quick look at how much these two items cost. BKB is 4,000 and we're talking about 1,000 gold difference. So yeah, I feel like definitely having a BKB would have been a better choice. Now you're going for Orc, Bloodthorn. I, I don't understand these item builds here. You've already your team already has the damage. Jug, you're not going to use this on Jug. He's just going to Manta it off. There's no way you're going to go for what 33% possibility and go for the illusion. I just don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure who he's aiming at with the Bloodborne. We have to look at the next team fight. It could be that he's just aiming to get the Sand King out or get one of the supports out, and that would make sense if you can if you can Bloodthorn the Disruptor pre casting ult, him casting ult, you have a really amazing team fight. But then again, you've got the Sand King coming in. I mean, it's so much. So I don't know. Let's see who his focus is next team fight. I feel like I wish we could forward this a little bit because this is just going to be farming for the next, at very, very least, 40 seconds or 1 minute even. Yeah, probably 1 minute because the lanes, they have to push out the lanes. The enemy team is pushing out bot. They're probably just waiting for the Roche. Wait, these guys had Roche last time, right? Yeah. I'm so focused on so many other things. This is where you just want to sometimes pause and analyze the game a little bit. Oh god, this is really good though. Okay, so probably Sumail doesn't want to push too much because he saw people bought and somebody TP's in. He's gonna be here around this time, and now he throws out a scan. He knows nobody's coming in to defend. He's probably gonna go back in. He's most likely going to go back in. You're going to go back in, right? You just threw. Okay, you just wasted the. That's actually surprising. Why? Probably a call was made. Let's smoke, guys. Right? Yes? No? What is happening? A call was made, definitely. I think Sumail definitely wanted to push this tower because that's why you throw the scan out. After you've blinked away, if nobody's there, you blink back in, you take the tower. So, okay, yeah, call was made. So he just pushes the tower and then pushes the lane and then just. I guess why would you take this rune then? Because if you're smoked and you take a rune, is those illusions are not smoked. So why? If there was any vision from the enemy team around here, now they know Queen of Pain is smoked, and that means the entire team is smoked. And did they have vision? Just have a quick look. They did have vision. Oh shit! They smoked right on top of it. They smoked right on top of the observer. Either that or 100% when Queen of Pain. I don't even know if they smoked above these steps or below, but 100% when Queen of Pain took that illusion rune, they know. So why would you do that? Why would you take that rune? Pro players make mistakes, guys. For sure. So be confident. Doesn't matter what skill level you are. Everybody makes mistakes. Alright, now finally he's making a BKB. I guess that's the other thing. Like don't want to make a BKB too early. Did I say this was going to end at 37 minutes? So this is incorrect. Why does it? Okay, whatever. Wow, that Bash Lord, man. That is some 17%. Good job. Like, this poor guy didn't even get to use his manta to dispel the silence because he just kept getting bashed. He literally, yeah, exactly, 170%. What the? Like, you should not even you shouldn't even get the plus 17% bash chance because I feel like you will lose that 170%. It'll actually be 34%, and then you're like, oh shit, it doesn't bash anymore, guys. All right, finally he's got PQB. Why would you get Maelstrom? I have no idea what the hell is what the hell is this? Like you got decent wave clear. I guess they don't have that decent a wave clear, to be honest. They just got the CM, and QoP doesn't want to like the AOE is so small. It's like 400 A, 475 AOE. It's so small. You don't want to come in that like okay. Yes, your Lincolns will protect you from a glimpse, but it won't protect you from static storm. And if you come close to the creep wave to use your scream of pain, suddenly you get static storm and you're dead. So that's probably why the maelstrom is there. That's the only thing that makes sense. Like a sort of you can't push high ground, and that's about it. So I don't know what is TP's on TP's on cooldown. So who died? CM died. Ah, okay, here we go. So what's he gonna do? He is. Oh, nice. There you go. That's when you. I feel like Jug messed up. He saw Queen of Pain there. I would not have used BKB here, to be very honest. Yeah, they Jug definitely messed up right there. He saw Queen of Pain. I think he saw Queen of Pain. Yeah, he saw Queen of Pain, and he just popped his sad. Little bit of misplay from the poor boy. Okay. So yeah, the Bloodthorn paid out here. I feel like it was a little bit of a misplay from Sumail's part as well because it was a misplay from Sumail's part. You don't want to jump in with your Bloodthorn until Jug has used his Manta, which he would have, and then like why would you even ask that question? Who is SG? Oh, that ward though. Oh, okay. He's got Yules. I forgot. Yeah, so completely. As I said, if this was a sheep stick, that was a dead. That was a dead Sand King. That was a dead Sand King, and then you're either forcing him to buy back, which he probably does have, obviously. Which like he loses so much item progression because you start pushing high ground without a Sand King. They cannot defend their high ground. Uh, wow, why are these guys not dying? Is this a bug? What the hell? Okay, hopefully this will fix it. All right, who's got the ages? Again, I didn't. Okay, Slark has got the ages. So yeah, they definitely want to push some more. They probably don't want to push high ground with only 2 minutes in ages. Why though? They can. They've got back wall. They've got blink. They got guardians. Are they waiting for any major items? Let's have a look. Queen of Pain. Ah, okay. No, that's not a major item. This is not something. Shiva is not something that they want to delay. I don't see anything, honestly. Abyssal, I guess. I don't know. You've got Aegis, so why would you care about Abyssal at the moment? I don't know. Or maybe they are pushing. I think this is the push, but there's only like 1.5 1 minute, maybe almost just 1 minute left. Maybe they're looking for a pick off before. Oh, Lena, you done messed up. Oh, nicely done. Lena's got Lincoln's. There was no way. There was a way actually. Universe was too far away, and this could have gone terribly for Lena. Universe is just like a little bit. He was way too far away. He was miles away. Yeah, he was miles and miles away. Okay. I'm just sad that we can't see more team fights from Queen. Um, I really wish I could have seen more team fights because that is really where at the moment Sumail is just shining, and that's the biggest thing to learn at the moment. All he's doing is just he's farming. Has nothing. There's nothing interesting going on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. There's nothing interesting going on. He's just farming away as quickly as possible, but farming away. Close to his team. That's the other thing. Like if you notice, these guys, apart from CM can die. It doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. So CM is the only one. I feel like you definitely need some wards. The vision is severely lacking from EG's side, so I don't know what's happening. Like you need some vision, like probably in the enemy jungle if you want to get somebody off guard, catch them off guard, kill them, and then you can start pushing high ground. So I don't know. Maybe they're out of wards, got dewarded and stuff. No, there's an observer in the inventory, so I don't know what the play is. I feel like the skill of the supports compared to the skill of the cores is just so much greater. It's really difficult to watch these high level support players and try to learn from them because first of all, obviously their situation in the game is completely different from ours. But the other thing is like there's no way I can understand what the hell is happening when with the supports, right? They are just and a different on a different level. Um, I guess Mjolnir could have also been because of that Mjolnir buff. You put the what the hell just happened? Okay, you put the Mjolnir buff on your cow, and he charges in, and the amount of damage Mjolnir does to get an idea. Um, it does 200 damage in an AoE every time somebody hits him for 20% chance. Same chance that Axe has of spinning, right? And if there is like five, there are five people or even four people in a close range, every 20%, every time somebody's hitting you, you have a 20% chance to do 800 damage, right? To the cores, not to the cores, to the heroes. If there are four people, obviously there was a compendium challenge of doing 6,000 damage with Mjolnir. And I remember this one time in one team fight, I had about, under 1,000 damage. It was like 700 damage. I put my Mjolnir on our tanky person. I don't remember who it was. It was a tanky person. It was somebody with 2,000 plus HP, right? I put it on that guy. He jumped in, after that team fight, I had 4,500 damage, literally within that one team fight, right? Just from Mjolnir procs, the static procs, not chain lightning, just the static procs, did almost 3,500 damage. The amount of damage Mjolnir does is so underrated. It's just not realized. It's so dangerous what Sumail is doing. So yeah, that could have been why, but I still don't really understand the Mjolnir. Uh, I guess maybe because you get 70% spell steal as well, and it's like Mjolnir again. You put that Mjolnir buff on somebody, and you're full HP. It's gonna give you like 3,000, 4,000 HP back. So I guess that's another thing. Actually, that is a big thing. That is a huge thing. It's actually really. The more I think about it, it's a DPS item. Queen of Pain already has a pretty decent right. It's not a carry right click damage, but she's doing 250 damage per hit, right? Um, you're increasing your DPS by a huge margin, a huge amount, 80 plus 80 attack speed. And then you're proccing chain lightnings and the Mjolnir static charge thing, so you're heating up a lot. So yeah, this is a really great item on Queen of Pain. I do feel like it was the timing he had maybe was a bit too early, but then obviously he understands really really well the timing of the enemy team and his own timing, and he knew that he didn't need BKB too much. He knew that the enemy team is not going to be a danger to him till a certain point, and so he knew he could delay the BKB. Whereas I think the enemy team, if this was a pub game, I think the team would have been a bit more dangerous. I think if I wanted to get things done, which I always want to, it's just my playstyle. And that's also the other thing. Like it's on everybody's playstyle, right? If you are you need to be the best judge of item timings and your own items. Okay, here's where we're gonna see not the most optimal positioning from Sumail. It's kind of strange actually. He does get his ult off on two people. That was a very inoptimal positioning. I feel like maybe he didn't have. I don't know. Maybe he thought that he had vision of the full team, but like, look at that. He's full HP. He didn't use Mjolnir, guys. Right about now, he's probably saying to his team, "Oh, guys, I forgot I had Mjolnir. Oh my God, Roshan is just up right now. Oh, he had to cancel his TP. That's amazing. I love it." CM died. Who cares? It's a 3-for-1 trade. Yeah, you definitely want to put Mjolnir on your space cow at the beginning of the fight. But I'm not a big fan of the way he took on the last fight. Let's see, high ground. He's standing close to the tower. He's not afraid because he's got his Lincoln Sphere. He's gonna have his axe very soon. And nice positioning now at the edge of the fight. Again, always at the edge of the fight. Apart from that last team fight, he's always at the edge of the fight. Mjolnir, 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 Mjolnir. Okay, you don't want to put Mjolnir. Why would you buy Mjolnir then, boy? It's a you he has use. He didn't use him. He didn't have use. Why not just wait for? Okay, maybe he thought he would die. I just feel like he really needs to put Mjolnir on himself or Space Cow. I think Space Cow is the let's see 2,300. Yeah, but he's got a much higher effective HP because of evasion and armor. You got 50. This guy's got 15 armor. Whoa. Okay. I guess you've got no, but the guy is gonna have So Sumail's got 25 armor, right? This guy's got 15 armors. Sorry, 27 armor. But he's gonna have um how much does five, right? Oh yeah, five. So how much did he have? 27. So 33. So he's gonna have 33 armor plus the evasion. So yeah, definitely Spirit Breaker has a lot more effective HP. The only thing is that there's a lot of magic damage from the enemy team. So also he's gonna have a pipe effect, right? He's gonna have the pipe effect and the AOE 10%. So yeah, I definitely think Spirit Breaker is the guy to put it on. Darkseer could be the one as well, but nobody really focuses on the Darkseer. Spirit Breaker is the one who charges in. So, or you could just put it on whoever is being. This is why I want to see who he puts it on, who he thinks is the most optimal person to put it on, but he just doesn't put it on anyone. Yeah, you don't want your mana to be drained, so just okay. They've got a really decent lane ward, so he knows how far he can push this lane. He knows nobody's coming right now. Also, he's got the Lincoln. He's got a BKB. He doesn't want to push past this particular point because you don't have vision past that point. They're just choking the enemy team now. I just want to see one more fight. I just want to see what they do one more time. Obviously, EG's won this game. There's no doubt about it. This game's over. There's nothing SG can do about it. So, I mean, this was pretty much from the draft, right? Um, it was from the draft. So let's see. I feel I'm gonna blink. I would blink here, right here, but he's staying there, and he pops his ult right there. That's such a waste. What's happening? Okay, he finally puts it on himself. That root. I would jump around here to the disruptor. He wants to. Okay, he wants to run away. Doesn't want damage. That is such a bad team fight. That root was amazing. That Treant ult was amazing. Really, really good Treant ult. Okay, focus this guy. Use your spell. The disruptor is dead. Time to run away. Yeah. IGP at 430. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, wow, this was not RTZ's fault at all. Don't know why. Anyway, who cares? What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, you don't want to put Mjolnir on yourself. Nobody focuses you. It procs on um Active. Places a charge shield on a target unit which has percentage to release a shocking bolt to nearby attacker at a nearby and additional enemies, right? So you have to be getting right click, not magic. Nearby attacker. I think nearby. Oh god, I have to. I am pretty damn sure that it's somebody right clicking you, not magic damaging you. Let's see. Mjollnir. Mjolnir. Static charge. Um, does not hit invisible units or units in fog of war. Despite the description, thank you. Despite the description, static charge can proc on any damage, including from spells, not only attacks. Can only proc on instances of 5 or greater after reductions. Does not trigger on self-inflicted damage. Add all balls together can deal up to 1,000 damage. Yep. Static charge uses pseudo distribution. Yeah, so it actually procs on all damage types despite the description, guys. Looking at the description, you would think it's only regular damage, right? So anyway, so yeah, you can, I guess Sumail can put it on himself as well, but I still think that Spirit Breaker is getting more damage. Like he's in the middle of the fight. You're not in the middle of the fight. He's being focused. It's 20% chance from all damage. There's more damage being done to your, So even at this point, Arteezy's got 2,000. He's got more even the effective HP, and he's just got more HP, and he's in the middle of the fight, and he's going to be focused. I don't know who's being focused on. I haven't really noticed too much. I'm just talking about too many other things. But for sure, I think you just put it on Arteezy or Spirit Breaker. I don't think because Queen of Pain is just the way she's going to position herself. It's just going to be at the edge of the fight as he's doing amazingly. Obviously, um, if you've noticed, nobody can target Queen of Pain. I guess they don't really need to target him either. I guess they actually do need to because the damage output from Queen of Pain. Can we see the damage output? No, you can't. That's sad. It's really good that he always puts it on the Bloodstone has such a low cooldown. He has a 12% reduction as well. But it's such a low cooldown. He just puts it on the big neutral creep. Not neutral creep, the ancient creep. And he kills it so much faster. That's something I should do definitely. Another thing I picked up the other day. Actually, that was from watching. That was from a student. Whenever he was killing whenever he had Hurricane Pike, he would use Hurricane Pike on a big neutral camp, on a big creep or ancient. I thought that was really pretty smart of him, and I started doing it after that. All right, so they're pushing bot, so it's time to push as hard as possible. That's actually surprising. I would have expected him to push this lane as quickly as possible instead of taking this creep wave. So I guess okay, they want to defend, not push this. So I don't know why, because you can actually just take this base if they try to base race you, not base race, but like trade towers. Hmm. So he always puts his static charge or Mjolnir buff on a creep wave. Well, let's see. It's not that effective because he put it up too early, and now for 12 seconds he doesn't have it. So I feel like that is a little bit of a mistake. You don't want to do it. I guess he prioritized. He wants to push out the lane because now the lane is pushed out and he doesn't have to worry about his base getting infected. So yeah, that's a pretty great play because he used that Mjolnir proc here. This lane is gonna guaranteed to push a lot. That's pretty good. Even though there's a risk, which happened just now, that he won't have it in the next team fight, but he's okay with that. Finally, he does get that sheep stick. I feel that sheep stick should have been before the Bloodthorn. I think the silence wasn't even needed. I think just the Bloodthorn. Just a sheep stick, and then you can change your. Oh. I think just a sheep stick would have been enough, and then you can build something else, something like Shiva's. Does anybody have a Shiva? Okay, this guy does have a Shiva. Because like the Bloodthorn itself, yes, it helped out a lot, but the silence aspect of it didn't help too much. The Bloodthorn and the damage increasing aspect did help, but I think he used it 2 times maximum. One time it was just dispelled off, but it was literally just 2 times, and I think both of those times, he would have had the kill regardless. And it's not like he silenced somebody really. I just don't think this paid off, honestly. If you, it's like a farm simulator. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, it is a farm simulator, isn't it? It's like such a slow game. I don't know why they're not pushing high ground. They can push high ground, can't they? I don't know. I feel like they can. I feel okay. This it's the Sand Kingdom, but you go BKBs. I guess 6-second BKBs. It's just the Sand King plus the Disruptor. You know, it's a really dangerous combo. At the same time, you've got back wall into Queen of Pain. Oh, I just realized that's one of the other reasons why you pick Queen of Pain, because you got back wall 5-person, Sonic Wave. So that might have been another reason to pick Queen of Pain. Good against Lena, and also ties in pretty decently with Darkseer. I mean, imagine if this was a Death Prophet. They would not be worried. Ooh, that is some poor positioning, Sumail. You don't even have BKB, you have nothing. But they do kill Oh! Nice back wall. Very beautiful back wall. I want to look at this team fight at the end of this game, because I felt like it was poor positioning. Oh my god, what the hell is this kid doing? He's dead. No, he's not dead. He's dead. Oh my. Why would you do that? Yeah. I mean, this jump was just as bad, but it's just that other people had YOLO'd in, like, who'd YOLO'd in? I think Arteezy was there before him. So this was a very YOLO play, I think. I'm not sure what the call is there. Incorrect player with the first triple kill. Really? Crit got the triple kill. That's would not have expected that. Total number of gangs, the game end. Please don't do it anymore. Uh, how long with it? Really? It's 62 minutes in, and they're confused. Oh lord, what's he doing? Not checking. Okay, I guess there's nothing to check. Only one ward. Yeah, like where the water? Why the backpack? Why is that crit boy holding on to his observers? Maybe he just bought them. Obviously, someone else feels very safe going here. So does Arteezy. They also feel safe. You're gonna just creep skip a little bit. Completely boring now. This game. Can we just end? I hate long games without actions. Yeah. I mean, you're 7 slotted. You consumed a moon shard. Now you're getting a refresher. What are you gonna do with the refresher? You're gonna probably swap it out with the boots. Boots are gonna be in the backpack, and you're gonna put refresher up here. I guess you don't need BKB if it's on cooldown, but you still want it to be cooling down as quickly as possible. I don't know. I guess in a team fight, you use your BKB, you swap it out with your refresher while you're using your skills, and then in 6 seconds you have refresher. So in 6 seconds you have your second ult. I don't know. Let's see what he does. Mostly, he's been using his Mjolnir on the creeps to push out waves, and it's proving to be pretty damn good, especially because the enemy. Ooh, 5 enemy people are here. Where is he gonna jump? I would go on the Sand King. Honestly, I would have just gone on the Sand King, but he sheep stick. Oh, okay. Primary target Jug as normal. This is a bit of a misplay. He should be over there. You don't really shouldn't really care too much about Sand King, but he did manage to silence the Sand King, and Sand King didn't Yule. Okay, here we go. That's a push coming, and that's a GG. Finally, I don't know what the hell they were waiting for so long. But yeah, let's. If they GG out, please GG out so that I can go back and watch this game. It's over. I don't even care. It is over. All right, so let's watch this team fight one more time. First thing he does is he silences the Sand King. So now you guarantee Sand King is not going to. He waits. There we go. Silence Sand King, and then you don't care about it because for like 5 seconds you know Sand King is in a threat. Sand King pops his BKB and then gets bashed. All right, that's what happened. Sand King still had his ult. All right, that's what happened. I did not notice the Spirit Breaker to be honest. Yeah, but I do feel like he didn't need to go on the Sand King. He could have just gone to the Lina, but then probably shot was called like we've got Lina guy. Sumail, you go, or he probably said you guys are gonna get Lina, or I don't know. Communication, voice, and it's a GG finally. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this long ass boring game. I will not cut it out, that boring part. So if you're still here, good. 801 lasted. I mean, it was a 66-minute Farm Fest game. I bet Slark. Okay, I bet Slark has. If Queen of Pain has 801, I bet Slark has 730. Ooh, 512. Okay. Okay. 28. CM has CM has 109. Oh lord. Okay. Alright, thank you for watching guys, and I'll join you in the next game. Game 2 of EG versus SG. Probably EG is gonna win that one as well. Probably in the draft as well. I feel like this game was won pretty hard in the draft, and I feel like this game could have ended a lot sooner. I feel like if Queen of Pain had made a sheepstick instead of a instead of the what's it called? Really? Instead of Orchid, could have gotten a lot more kills, could have pushed high ground a lot earlier, but I guess they obviously he knows something I don't know. For example, that Mjolnir is pretty damn good on Queen of Pain if you get to level 25. The thing is like it's also like are you gonna get to level 25, right? When are you actually gonna get to level 25? Because most of us we're not gonna be level 25 at Swell was level 25 in what 35 minutes? So you're not gonna be level 25, so there's no point getting Mjolnir before that talent. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Bye bye.